even picking us up. But it's moving now, so that's weird. It ain't even picking us up. But it's moving now, so that's picking us up. I just pressed it. Oh, you just did something?
Yeah, I just did something.
You
My bad, y'all. I'm tweaking. I just turn the camera on. I thought I could mute it.
Hey y'all. Oh well.
There it is.
As y'all can see, the tech guy's not here.
These proves yourself valuable in his absence.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
Nah, you stay where you at.
You gotta cut the cost a little bit, man.
Hey,
Price getting too high.
Getting guilt and ring.
That is insane.
yeah.
No. Pick up. Hey, bro, when we call you, what's up, nephew? What's up? Hey, bro, when we call you, pick up the phone, bro. We were struggling when we figured it out.
Yeah, we got it now. We couldn't figure out the mics. We was like, damn, this shit ain't working.
What's up, boy? Hey, we got it, Lord.
Hold on, let's make sure the board right. So it ain't crazy sound. It's right? All right.
Yeah, folks can just glance at it.
It's just lights.
Give us a couple minutes, y'all.
The same way you went to the camera, it's another one that's got like an audio feature.
It's
And you
all
gotta
right,
make sure it's
man.
connected to the same.
You talking this part?
Let me see. See you guys. I see you, gang.
You thought this one, right?
Yeah, I do have it. Let me see. I can't see.
Okay. You said what?
Yeah, let me see. Let me see the mic though. You should be good then.
All right. I was going to say something real wild. If I have to remember. Here's again.
You still muted?
No.
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 All right.
That's what I said. I was going to say something about today. I was going to say that nigga. Hey, bro. All right, well. Tweak.
Oh, man. I ain't gonna lie. We need to go ahead and just get to August.
We can definitely skip one.
Because, like, August brings preseason NFL. I mean, it brings
Something's been wrong.
real.
You decided to go out too?
Sure.
Maybe that's just my shit. I mean, mine's like,
I'm sure it's cool.
no, it's backward.
Yeah, we get football. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm overly. I'm over summer camp already.
I'm watching summer league games. That's what.
Yeah.
That nigga had a cup shot, 29 shots.
Bro, I will never be
in
watching.
27 minutes.
I said,
Jesus. I'm gonna get him up.
who is it? 14 in here? Hey, real quick. Anybody who needs a side gig on a Friday evenings or Friday evenings and Sunday evenings that are able to drive to the north side, let me know. We can discuss details if you give me a, but like, yeah, I'm looking for somebody who needs a little side gig. Nice couple dollars.
Good.
Now you at FAU for it.
Huh?
Now you at FAU for that.
Yeah, of course. Easy.
You said easy?
Yeah. Give an opportunity to change his life, man.
Absolutely not.
I'll be a fan.
No, sure.
Oh, they don't fuck it up.
So,
Yeah, slow kid moment. You don't want to ask somebody. You don't want something slow.
What?
I have to figure it out.
With the ice?
I couldn't figure out how to switch it to water. Because I didn't see the little. I had to look at it close enough. Usually it's a button.
I ain't gonna lie, that's where I'm moving pulling right now. We're gonna keep it here though.
Good.
Just everything you're doing right now.
What am I doing?
I just did, I would imagine that happens regularly, but to see it,
Put lotion on my head.
I mean, I was going
Bro, it's skin, bro. It's very skin.
You gotta think that's something I don't do.
Never got
So, something I don't do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm also like,
that is a great.
Facts.
for real, Tone, yeah, hit me. We can talk for sure. For sure. You're a great person. Okay. Yeah, we can chat about that. Yeah, bro, it's crazy. It's cool. But you know what? I'm also like not a huge like lotion on the face person anyway.
Really?
Yeah, like I think I put lotion on my face intentionally.
You put that shit you plug up to try.
I'm gonna go with 7 times in 2026.
Damn.
Yeah, I gotta naturally like,
Got a natural glow, huh?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's the apple juice. I drink so much apple juice.
Got a thing?
I smoke. Is that scientifically?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah?
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm saying that it must. That's just that's the connection I make.
Connection you
That's the
make?
connection I can draw. I
That's not good.
consume a lot of apple juice. Apple juice and chocolate.
You drink more apple juice than water.
Yes. But you gotta be real, like you gotta think about it. It's a lot of water in apple juice.
That's all I'm gonna say is it's mostly water.
You know what I'm saying? And the people lied to us.
Which people?
With them people. You know,
Them people.
them people, they lied to us. You gotta drink all that water. The body naturally filters out water through everything.
That's true.
That's not why we are, is it?
It's not. Sorry about late start, guys. Stuff happens, but
We was up to 15, we down to 10, I started talking about apple juice.
y'all ain't got nothing to do.
Y'all drinking like lemonade.
That's cool.
I'll take a sweet tea over lemonade every day.
What brand of apple juice?
And I'm gonna drink anything that's not water and this orange pop. Or like grape pop.
All right, Cole.
Just saying.
Yo, you know who got a crazy addiction?
Who?
CJ.
What? Pepsi?
Nigga pop.
Yeah, I don't drink it. I don't buy it.
Check out. If you got that wild cherry, wild cherry joint, like just over there, smoking it. He don't even fuck what the pop is.
I mean, I don't know. Pops be fresh.
It's bad pops though.
Pops be fresh.
It's bad pops.
It is some bad pops, but that,
Like Mr. Pibb, fam, you wild as hell.
I mean, yeah, but that's also, we know how that go. Elite 8 Final Four, welcome to the show tonight, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'll be a little late, but we are here.
It's decent fault. Kinda.
We are here. The guys, just got to Cancun. So
Nice guy to join me.
I'm not happy to hear.
Oh yeah.
You know, somebody that's playing the game had the nerve to ask me, like, how am I doing today? Are you trying to be funny?
I just saw one too.
Are you trying to be funny? It's crazy. Why are you watching the show?
Right, no, don't turn off the show.
Why are you watching the show?
You don't get to watch it.
You supposed to stay where your feet are.
You literally forgot about the show.
For sure. He's not wrong. Tony letting me say something. I wasn't trying to hoop that.
Tone said, no, we had that conversation on his way out yesterday. Like, now, hey, Vino, y'all do the show now. I was like, yo, this ain't on me.
For sure. For sure.
That shit is not on me.
But man, Elite Eight, man, that was one of the more fun
Yeah, that was a good day.
days of football.
That was a good day.
A lot of points scored.
You think Ron can pull up?
No, he's not allowed in my house.
All right. I expect that.
Talk about my kid, bro. Your ass.
Sure, yeah.
Your ass.
But,
Close the door about
but you what y'all played, though?
Drawn on the set.
Went too far.
Went too far. I would never talk about his kid. So I'm sitting right there, that's my boy.
If you don't stand for something, you fall for anything.
Yeah, nah, that's my dog though. But he ain't gonna show up.
Nah, this ain't
He talk too much. Shit, he ain't one, yeah. It was a good day of football. What was the best thing about yesterday, y'all?
Weather.
Yeah,
The best thing was weather.
I was hoping it rained a little bit.
I ain't gonna lie. Thank y'all. That was actually the best job ever left.
Let's clean up.
That was the best. That was the easiest cleanup I've ever had in my apartment. It legit was good. Real simple.
What do you think about yesterday?
It was good games. Like all the games was actually competitive for the most part.
Yeah.
For a minute, I thought that squad game was gonna get out of hand.
They fought.
It got real interesting.
Sure. I think the overall thing that like kind of stuck out to me yesterday though was defense and quarterback play like decided almost every single game.
Every game, yeah.
Literally. Like so yo Lane, wait Lane, your real name Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's Lane's brother.
Let's see.
Yeah, that was I think it's usually that way.
Mm-hmm.
But yesterday it was like
The show.
it was like in your face yesterday.
Yeah.
Anything else? Just general things from yesterday that like stood out to y'all.
I mean, I think we just saw high level football.
Yeah.
I think we saw that the top of the league has to offer, and it's like, man, this is.
It's really, really good football.
These 8 teams are tough.
Oh, for sure.
These 8 teams are.
And it truly could have went.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, most players had a play or two where it was like, ooh, this was vastly shifted. Yeah.
But it's like those are the times, like you said, where the quarterback play and the defense kind of.
Who do we say the 2 teams out that didn't make the turf that was like definite to fill out the 10, not putting nobody in order or nothing like that? Like,
So what?
It's loaded. Is the one other team that's like,
You probably loaded Legacy.
and like those will be the
Yeah.
top 10
Probably loaded
teams.
Legacy. Yeah. Elite Eight. Before we get into the games, which Elite Eight winner impressed you all the most? Without getting into the games first, just in the Elite Eight games.
That squad game was nice.
I was gonna say something. Especially
That's why-
Jay Pass going down that early.
Yeah,
Quick,
that's why
man.
game was nice.
Or-
Yeah, they was rolling.
In the Final Four, though, which losing team do you think underperformed most? Would that be the same game? Probably the same game. Probably straight up bust.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. That made me mad because I was like,
Wow.
we would have showed up, we would have made a better showing. That's what I feel. Like, we would have made a better showing.
Okay. First game of the day, Sailors versus Infantry. Sailors win 30-20. This was a matchup that, Ron kind of had circled, and I think everybody wanted to see with just some explosive players in both of those games.
Mm-hmm.
Iran, publicly said that he would beat the Sailors by 20. That was his prediction.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about my animal.
My baby.
My baby man is wild. Somebody never lose to a nigga with a cat.
That is crazy.
I took that personally.
That's wild.
Nigga was just here last week, bro. Like, nigga lost. But yeah, just looking at the game. What were y'all thoughts watching the game before I kind of get into some talking points?
Hold on, first off, fuck you, Slim.
My thoughts was like, okay, y'all go down score. Well, I guess that's getting into the game, but it's just like anticipation before the game was like, yeah, we got these matchups that we're gonna see.
Yeah.
So let's see them. And then they had that one matchup that showed up a little late that I don't think was expected. That kind of hurt.
Which one?
Me. We showed up at halftime.
Yeah.
So that was I think from my own personal experiences, like when you go into a game, when you wake up and you get to the game and it's like you think one way and then it's changed, like you gotta mentally get there.
No, that's a fact.
You gotta mentally get there. And it's like I think
that's a fact.
That was a factor in things in that game.
Yeah. I mean, even like I think about the day before, like they like, I can't go.
Yes.
And I'm like, damn.
Well, that was a shock to me.
I'm
definitely
damn.
I was definitely like, whoa, big dude over there.
Because it was funny on the field. We told him like, nah, y'all got to change into the same jersey. So Ron goes, fuck that, he got a jersey too. It's like, well, he ain't playing. I'm like, shut up, nigga. I'm like, fuck, he got no cleats on. What the fuck you mean? Shut up.
He over there like, he had like a white shirt.
He had a white shirt. But it's a jersey. He had a jersey on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I ain't making no excuses. Like, you still got to come out and play. But it does change the way you got to come out and got to do what you got to do. So I just think just from a defensive perspective, kind of knew what, Ron would want to come out and do. Wanted to make him play left-handed, limit some of the deep shots down the field. They had one in the first half, which was like, man, we got to be in fucking position. But did a good job. But we wanted to make him throw the ball in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
D-Son's in the middle of the field, big in the middle of the field. So it's like, obviously we watch Ron, I kind of went into like his throws and what he likes to throw and shit like that. And it's like kind of take away those access throws that he likes to throw and kind of get him off platform, which is something that was big for us. Being in the right spots, understanding things playing through. Like Jasmine played really, really good football yesterday in the middle of the field. Just some of her knowledge and just understanding how shit works like helps us out a lot. When we did play man to man, we stayed disciplined. We went to our man coverages, but just forcing him to play a game that he's not used to playing.
Yeah.
Was a little physical with him too, which I think was a factor in the game too. Throwing some of the route timing off a little bit, like
that
making
first
kind
pick,
of.
man.
That was a fucking incredible play.
That was a good play.
Fucking dived out. He's sold out for that motherfucker.
But I mean, the timing, everything about it was like, ooh, shit.
At that moment. Yeah.
And it's like we was talking about it on the sideline. It was like that ain't this the D-Son effect for sure.
Yeah.
Because it's like I would say damn near anybody else. He like, I'm gonna run.
Yeah.
It's like, but you think in your head like, I can't turn this corner, so I need to pass the ball.
Yes.
And he forced it, and it's like
But that was
Ron gonna kill me. But like that's the football player. Yeah. Like that's a no.
But that's also
right throwing left.
But that's also one of the things where it's like, nah, we gonna get you on platform.
Yeah.
In this motherfucker, it's like, nah, throw it. But I'm also like, run. And he also like, I'm like, if you're gonna say you're gonna run in this game, cool. But also we like switch rushes up. So it's like you got D-Son in, then you put Juice in. So now it's like, okay, we'll run on him. So now kind of conditioning your defense, like, these passes with D-Son, they probably gonna go over the middle, whatever it is. It's probably gonna be more outside, deep downfield. With Juice now, it can go anywhere, but it's like the ball's probably gonna get out faster, because of the element. So, doing that, I did think they made some adjustments in the second half. Some lazy plays, some flag pulls, whatever it was, but it was one of the games, like I said, where you got to make a team play off platform, but, team that, highly anticipated matchup. We thought we would be playing him at some point. He felt like, they had the personnel to be able to match up and do what they was going to do. And then offensively, I just think we just took advantage of every defensive adjustment that they made.
Yes.
Like, they came out, he was like, JB, at first I was like, JB wasn't going to be there. And it was like, well, I don't think that's good for y'all, but whatever, right? But it's like they went zone, we had to play for it. They went man, we had to play for it. And it was like, we were able to keep them all pop, so it got to the point where they just started playing man to man. And it was like,
Cool. I know.
all right, like, you know what I'm saying? So just being able to do that, me and Lane, I think we did a good job of balancing that out during the game.
Y'all do have a good balance to that. What to do in a situation.
Yep. We back.
Not back. We blue screen still.
Back.
Not
Yep.
back.
All right, back.
Hey!
Hey, guys.
Andy!
Hey, Paisan. Sorry, guys. Already had a good game, but it's like I said, it's fun when you're able to see some shit and it's like you go over it and then it shows up in a big game like that. Which I think was cool.
Yep.
As you guys look at it, do you think that there was because Ron talked about this during the week, was like, we're going to expose y'all, right? Do you think it was a thing where they got exposed, or do you think it was just them running into a better team?
I would say they lost the football game.
Yep.
I would think, everybody got a plan in every football game. And sometimes that plan, and that plan falters, and then you gotta adjust and counter it. I don't really think it's more than that. I don't really think it's not really an exposure. People can give up a play and don't necessarily mean something's exposed.
Yeah.
Anyone, you know what I'm saying? I think it's just football, because schemes bend and it's too much. Yeah, I don't think any of the games really. I don't think anybody was exposed in any of the games.
Yeah.
I don't believe. I think just a loss of win or lose a football game.
I'm gonna ask you before we go to this. I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you think Ron in a situation where it's like you don't gotta say nothing?
What you mean?
He's like you don't gotta talk shit. Like, you don't have to say anything.
I would say that, but like it's Ron.
For sure, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, Ron doesn't. Ron's not built that way at all. Ron not built that way at all. Like Ron is a real shit talker who would talk shit.
Sure.
Who would talk shit under any circumstance.
For sure.
So it's like
them
the ones you respect.
Yeah. Ben versus Ferrari. Ben won his game 31-18. You don't hear me say it throughout the day, but Blake just did a very, very good job of just controlled the pace, made the throws, communicated really well, was poised. Everything he wanted yesterday, worked. And, what was going on, man. Anthony and Fowler were both huge difference makers yesterday. It was like a lot of it is a function of like how Ferrari's defense played, because they were kind of all over the place, and don't think they was on the same page. But then it's all like Anthony had a fucking catch on the first drive. I don't know if y'all saw it, where she damn near
she was on the ground.
leaned out, but she stayed up.
Yep.
She called him over against.
She like a running back. She put her hand down.
Yes, bro.
She put her hand down. Kept going.
That was a wild ass catch.
She is a ball player.
Oh, for sure.
She is a ball player. I remember last year being upset with whatever. They got rules, and that's fair.
Yeah.
But with the wins, and she wasn't playing because of rules, and she couldn't really make practices or something like that. It was this kid can go.
I mean, it stood out. We played y'all played movement one year, Fall Frenzy, and she was fucking killing. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
She can go.
Yeah, bro.
She literally has the one thing you could even give her would be height.
Yeah,
but she literally possesses everything. But she do. Yeah, she played the ball above her head. Everything. She got game.
No, for sure. Fallon, like I said,
Fallon has daddy.
Yeah.
Fallon.
Fallon has daddy.
She put it in. She put it in. But
it's we get to it.
Yeah. Ferrari, man, Wu is doing everything he can, man. Wu made a lot of really great throws. He made a lot of tough runs. It's just
it's the same. It's 420.
Yes.
It's 420.
Yes.
If Wu don't play absolutely flawless, they're gonna lose.
Yeah. And then it was I don't think I seen Quita there yesterday. I'm not sure if she was there, but I'm she might be the best
she was there.
lady on the team. But it's they have a women defensive problem. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, and I'm it's when I say problem, it's not more so about the players. It's okay, this is what I have.
Yes.
How do I put us in a situation where now the band does a really good job of putting you in conflict with the shit that you do. But it's how do you do you want it death by 1,000 cuts, or do you want it on one move?
Shotgun.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to take one or the other.
It's like years ago. I don't know if you remember that years ago, the movement cartel game at Hales with Stephanie.
Well,
Bobby just murdered the cartel girls. He just picked on, and Stephanie just had a day.
Yeah.
And I remember going to the cartel house after that, and I was arguing with Rob and Tel. Y'all lost, you and Chris. Y'all lost the game. How? We was guarding around the lane, we was guarding, and they was all gung-ho about what we doing. Our matchups. It's but you leaving them out to dry. You got to think about the whole picture. If you gonna run man, if it's one kink, y'all screwed.
Yeah.
It just is what it is. Y'all left Bianca on the edge with Fallon.
Yeah.
With no safety help.
And it's play man. It's how?
I understand. Y'all got to do what y'all got to do, but it's you can't.
Yeah. So it's you watch Ferrari on the sideline, right? Because I was sitting over there, and it's who's running the defense? What's the identity? Is it zone? Is it man? Is it this? Is it that? Is it Chris making the calls? So he's on the field. Mm-hmm. But then you got Slim and Rob on the sideline. They have to say so. And it's one of the things that I really come out to is you can sit and you can preach the shit all you want to. Rob was a serviceable player and does what he does because he created the defense to be able to minimize his weaknesses and kind of do what he wants to do. Mm-hmm. Same thing with Slim. It's you put the defense in a place because of that. So now when you try to put these same structures in place and somebody else is doing it, you know what I'm saying? You just put them in, you put them in a compromising situation, but you also have to be able to give it to who's ever out there because they're playing. So you saying one thing and then people on the field are saying,
yo, this is the same conversation we had last week.
Yeah.
This is the exact same conversation we had with Holmes. What y'all can't do, it's just certain shit you can't do.
Yeah.
Under any circumstances, okay, I can't do it. Red, we talked about that. Red does a really good job with his lady situation. We covered him up.
Yep.
We covered him up, and we gonna run our different zones, and we gonna disguise things. We covered them up pretty good because we just don't want them in these predicaments. And there are teams like y'all gotta who calling it like you gotta evaluate that like who calling it, who putting pieces in situations because like those are just what you said death by a thousand cuts.
Yeah.
With truth is right because you covering them up, you get zoned and curled to death.
Yeah. But you also
get this motherfucking 60-yard, you got Fowler running on the sideline by himself.
Yeah.
80.
Yeah.
Bro,
You know,
no double move, no nothing.
Well, just like they just weren't guarding.
Yeah, no.
It's like goddamn, like she done caught this once already today. Like it's like okay, like you like it's certain things you gotta be
that shit was routes on air.
Yeah.
It was routes on air. Yeah.
Those are all busted coverages. Okay.
Who teaching coverage?
Yeah.
It's all the same. Ain't nothing different. Like it's still the same. Like it's who teaching it.
Yeah. Oh man, we need some help. We need some help. I mean,
hey man.
Because it's one of them things where like you score 18 points, right? You score 18 points.
That's it, right? And that's just the pressure of having to be perfect.
Yeah, but you know it's like, yeah, you score, but it's like you got to be able. Like, but they did get stops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's. Never mind. We get to that. Squad versus straight up busting. This game, I did not think this game the score was going to be like this. The squad won this game 34-14. And did Jamie go out this game or did he go out the game?
He went out this game.
Okay, like the first drive. So Q came in, played his ass off. The squad's defense is really, really fun to watch. And it's one of those things, like you said, where it's like defensively they have women who learn the game, like still, new to what's going on, but they put them in great positions to be able to, like I say, minimize the things they can't do really well, maximize what they can do well, and then they'll make up for everything else. So when you're creating your defense, you got your conditions and the things that you go do, but like they just do a good job of doing it. But also, we practice on the same day, so like I watch them work with their women on those things and where to be and spots to be put in, and it doesn't surprise me when they sit and play that way. Like I said, they flying around, they confident, they on the string. I think a lot of them dudes play ball together too at some point.
They communicate great.
But they have a lot of the guys that play on the team, they play football. So
Football guys.
It is flag, but it's also one of the things where it's like there are things in football that still hold true, and that communication piece of it is important, even when you're looking at the people that are still playing and advance. The thing was straight up, man. They had women like in and out the whole season, like never really had their team.
It's been like that the last couple of seasons.
Yeah, haven't really had their group of like women. I'll say like just depending on the day. Some we can get this, some we can get that. But you look at the guys. So Troy starts, KC starts, and then Jamal. So Connor, he doesn't start, but he's a really, really good player, right? He had a great game. And something that, like,
the captain, man.
Yeah. He might be a league fast though. He go up and get shit.
Sure, he can play ball. I'm a fan. Connor can play.
Yeah. But you look at it, so it's like Jamal. Like, it's like Jamal's one of the most explosive players in the league, and it was like you would think on that big field you will find a way to get him involved, and you got Connor, you got Jamal, but then you got Troy who does this thing middle of the field. You got Casey who does this shit intermediately. But putting those guys once again in a situation where you can maximize their strengths, I think is something that's really, really important. And I think a lot of times, like the squad, like they will out athletic you in a certain instance if you let them go, do what you're gonna do. But when you don't have Kim there, you don't have Janice there, you don't have Claire there. Like Claire was another one. Like they had women, but it was like you don't have
your full complement.
You don't have your full complement. So it's like, okay, on that day, like great, like I got to use my legs a little more. Like that was something that I thought he did it last week. That I thought
and he's historically done on turf.
Yes, and he didn't. He had a moment yesterday where I'm like, okay, like, but you have to keep pressure on the defense by doing this. It's like you running this football right now compromises them and makes them have to do some other stuff. But now when I'm trying to throw the ball in certain situations and you put it in a tight window, you put it in a spot, and they, whatever it is, like you just got to be able to change the game with how you play the game that day if you don't have your full thing of compliments there. So that was something that
and that's just
that stood out. What did you think about that?
Hard to do.
So, watching them, I watched him play a couple times. We played them. Can Jamal run routes? Because he always he
It ain't like he runs not.
it's like I think
He's fast as hell. So it's
it's
like,
offense because he only runs goals, swing routes. Like
Factually, Jamal
You don't
is
see him
more
like
of a
over
track. He's more of a track guy than he is a football guy. He's played football his whole life though. But so like
there'd be like moments when they I know they need a precise route run, they'll go Troy or KC. But I'm like, you got the speed demon over there. Like he was running the same type of route.
yeah.
Like,
A lot of it too may be like trust. It was like when they played, I was sitting there like stretching or whatever, and it was like they're discussing like, man, everybody being on the same page, and we got different people coming in and out. Like, they may have not had Brady might not have a lot of time to work with a lot of them, people.
yeah, that's for sure.
I'm gonna go with, I'm probably lean on continuity before I lean on anything else. When you say you look at it, Josh Land, man, he had a huge game, bro. Like he is fast as hell. 20 on the spot. He fucking takes the top off that defense, like
Run.
corners, posts, fades, or whatever it is. Like he taking the top off that motherfucker. He had a really, really good game yesterday. But squad of 15 seed. But I said this.
Yes,
Like,
you were right.
This is. It is a team.
You were right.
You sit, bro. It's like you don't want to.
I still think you was you don't want to play them. I still think I was right.
For sure, but like I'm just talking from the sense of
that's
you said you look at the two teams, like one of them was a top seed and the other one was a 15 seed.
Yeah.
And the game that they played, the games they got beat this year, like it's like, but they still find a way to put themselves in positions and conversations to be able to do what it is that they need to do. So yeah, that was. I didn't expect 34-14. I'm gonna say that. And I just you look at the gameplay, I just thought it could be a little.
Well, I mean, that's not. I don't know. That's not that crazy to me. I don't really think we haven't spoken.
I thought it would have been a closer game.
Well, it's kind of like always like it's like what grade we getting one.
Yeah.
Right. That's a thing coming into games, and then it's like we didn't think that highly of their defense.
Yeah.
And shit, like it's weapons on the squad. So
yeah. You got any final thoughts on this one?
Squad was squad. They won a real 15 season. So it's not a shocker like that.
I expect this squad. When I was scouting all week and planning all week, I looked at Cartel as squad fit.
Yeah. Flagrant versus Cartel. Final score. I got this here right now.
22-14.
22.
Yeah.
Okay. I think the story of the day for Cartel, and we'll talk about it later, is just when their defense is there, they just pose a different type of problem, and because of they're just on the fucking string from the front end to the back half, they're like on the fucking string. The right hand over the left hand is doing. It's fun to watch them play defense. Yeah, they've been playing together for a long fucking time. Flying around, doing what they were doing, but the game started out a little. I don't know if I want to call it slow, but Cartel scores first. No,
we score first.
Okay, y'all score first.
Yep.
Cartel goes and scores.
No.
Or y'all picked it off.
No, we stop them.
Turnover on downs, and then they got a pick.
Turnover on down, then
they got the pick.
They got the pick.
Yeah, did they score on pick six?
Pick six. Yeah.
Okay, so pick six, they score.
They stop us.
Yep.
And they go in the half.
Okay, so just talk about first half and coming into the game. What did you feel about the game?
I felt good. I felt really good about our matchups. I felt good about it all. The pick happened. Like we should have been up 2 scores. The pick happened, and I would say that I didn't. I didn't rally. I didn't rally my team like I should have.
Say
After
more about that.
I literally just I was upset about things that happened, and I didn't. It definitely altered how my judgment the next coming out after the pick six.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta just keep balling. You know, I coach every day. It's like shit happens, and it's like you gotta keep going. And in that moment, emotion took over, and I was clouded thoughts, which has led to a turnover on down or a punt, and them scoring before half.
Yeah.
And it was just, and they hit the ball coming out of half, so it was just a chase after that.
Yeah.
And even still, like the team, like I feel like the team held it together and was still playing ball because we had opportunities. It's just because the next time I got the ball, I walk. It's just
I mean, it's only 40 minutes in the game. So it's like
you look up and that
every
shit.
drive is sitting there. It's important as you go through.
And they ain't trying. And Milk, he know how to play the game.
Yep. Nick had a great day yesterday, man. Just being Nick.
And he had a true Nick moment too.
He did later in the day. He had a couple Nick moments in the day yesterday where it was like, and the energy was there.
But the way he got to scream this my shit like he did in fucking 2017, it's like,
But it's also like, you can see the one thing with Cartel that I also enjoy watching is like, it doesn't fucking matter what happens. They fucking rally around Nick and they rally around each other, and Durr does a good job of like shifting the energy. The women do a good job of holding the guys accountable. Like, you never see, it doesn't matter what the fuck is happening in their game. You never see a motherfucker say anything negative. You never see a motherfucker art. You have never, ever, ever said, like, they made a little bit, but it's constructive to winning the football game. It's never about themselves. It's never about none of that shit. Like, they have really good fucking players on their team. And you never hear that shit. And when it does go bad, they sit together and they figure that shit out. It is admirable as hell to be able to sit and watch them do that. There was something that we talked about earlier in the season where it's like, they hadn't been to the championship in a couple of years and this and that, and it was like the team felt different. Even, and I always say this, like, if you want to be different, you have to do things differently. Like, Nick Durr was talking this shit 5 years ago. I ain't working out. I ain't doing this thing. I'm going to come to the game, drink my motherfucking Modelo. I'm going to drink my Corona. They doing fucking water fast now. I'm for real. No cardio shit. Durr just sit there and be like, no chills, don't stretch, and all this other shit. That nigga is working out every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? But it's one of those things where it's like, you have to, Reggie coming to the team. You bring somebody that's good for culture. Yeah. Reggie is a fucking personal trainer. Everybody's training now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you bring some young energy into it. Like, it was just things that are done in a way, in just a way they're cohesive and work together, being a veteran team. Because, shit, most teams, it's like they ain't been to a church, like, motherfuckers will leave. I'm going to go to another team, I'm going to do this. Like, that team has been that team since, I was literally watching a game versus us. We played them in 2019. The same people that's on that team are the same people on that fucking team. Literally. You know what I'm saying? So, it's refreshing to watch.
That's pretty upset because I really wanted to win that game.
Yeah. And like I said, when y'all play, man, Pierre had a really good game yesterday. You said Rush played some defense yesterday. Yeah. Shout out to Tisa. I texted her this last week, in the midst of us being silly last week. I didn't get to say it. But Tisa is, like, quietly for me, like, been one of the best women in the playoffs. Like, Tisa has been making some big-ass plays all playoff, really all season. So, I wanted to make sure I said that on the show. So, shout out to Tisa.
That's what I had a good game too, defensively.
She had a big catch yesterday. Was that y'all game?
No.
That was the other game? Yeah. It was like, I think it was a red play, but it was a huge catch.
Like a corner
Let's go ahead and do that versus squad.
Yeah. Anything else with this game?
Hell yeah.
Any shout outs you want to give in this game?
I love my team. My team raw as shit. I'm cool. They cool. Everybody cool.
Think Cartel is the best remaining defense.
Yep.
We'll get there. All right.
I love how Cartel turned the switch too.
They have it.
I thought
And it's a collective.
Like they turned it up. Like yeah, okay.
I ain't gonna let y'all do that when I first got to leave Rangers on legs. Yeah, I said addition. I said that right. Like most of the team is still together, and that's an addition. Like they did a good job of adding additions.
Yeah.
13 of the 15 on the roster. Same people.
Right, nigga. It's right. I swear to God. What? Chulo and Reggie is the only motherfuckers over there that's like, they wasn't there.
TT.
Sure.
But she was like a.
And
You know what's crazy? I think like for a while when I first got to the league, I used to think of Force and Cartel as the same.
everybody did because they played for
So they played for yes.
Yeah.
And
TT been around.
She been around, yeah.
Let's show.
So Final Four game,
Cartel adjacent.
Sailors versus Band. I think this is a game everybody wants to see too.
Yeah.
But it was a fucking shootout. This is the highest scoring game I've ever been involved in my life. It was wild. It was a roller coaster.
Just the pieces out there, man.
36-28. There was some shit being done yesterday. A lot of explosive plays, man. Like, a lot of explosive plays.
Man.
A lot of fucking explosive plays. Back and forth. It was only one stop the whole game. That was the end of the game. But once again, I said it already earlier in the show, man. But Blake was fucking flawless yesterday.
There have been times on this show. There have been times on this show that Blake's quarterback should have been challenged.
Mm-hmm.
And like I think I've said on this show, like I think dude got it figured. I think he got flag football just
for sure.
figured out.
For sure.
And like I think with this season, with the Bees being out, it was like, well,
I gotta put my cape on.
Man.
And he did, and it was it was one of those things where it's like just being reflective on it. Playing that second game, that is not a team that I was like in my mind. I'm hoping we play Ferrari because that is not and I mean it respectfully.
You mean that in the most honest way? Like you'd rather play fucking Ferrari?
I would rather play them because you have to. There are certain things when you play them. So we played them last year. Like I sat and it was like, okay, cool. We played them one time, played them again. Like, all right, I know what's what. But if you don't have that shit together, you're gonna have a hard time playing against them.
Them and meaning who?
The band. Like
you have to be built to play them.
For sure. You got to be on the string, and it's like I have a thing I say all the time where it's like you got to have credit or you got to have the cash, right? The credit is some institutional knowledge and some years of this and that, and the credit is, the cash is shit. You got to be able to go out there and
Jimmy's and Joe.
Yeah.
I tell people when I like preseason, when I'm building my teams, and new people coming along, like I consciously think of like playing the band, Stoney, Loaded, like.
You see him.
You got it. Well, if you want to win anything,
I'm seeing him.
You have to be built to play against them. If you're built to play against them, you're built to play against everybody.
Yeah, and it's like however you want it.
And it's like for sure, you need somebody.
Yeah.
You need somebody who's gonna run with Megan and Fowler.
Yeah.
Like that's part of the team that you. If your team ain't built for that, you definitely playing for maximum second place.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the next leg, like you
gotta plan for it.
You gotta plan for it.
Yeah. But you think about that. Anthony had a hell of a catch yesterday on the fucking corner route. It was like, DK was right there. It was just shit. She came down with that motherfucker. It was a great ball. It was a great throw. It was good defense, but it was a battle. Alice had 2 touchdowns. Deshaun had 2 touchdowns. Shit.
I can't agree with you, Tom. I don't think that was that crazy.
They got what they wanted. In that situation, Lane made some fucking throws yesterday, man. It But it's like you made some throws and you made some plays.
That shoulder throw
That shit was died.
It was crazy. And Juice yesterday, man, the first game and the second game was just like, talk about this all the time, but like I think he reminded people like he the best receiver in the league. Like that motherfucker goes and ridiculous catches, like
now definitely the best receiver since I'm
off schedule, full-time quarterback now. Off schedule, contested, Megan made some big ass fucking plays yesterday. It was a battle.
Yeah, it's like
battle.
all the pieces that we talk about.
Yeah.
Like they all on display.
Yep.
All the pieces of some of the best pieces in the league are all on display.
Yep. And then you sit.
And this motherfuckers in the chamber because they hurt. Right.
The bees out.
Yeah, like
play.
these teams are crazy.
Yeah. But it's. No, Tony, you're right. The last couple times we have played defensive battles, but I think they've been defensive battles because we go into the game and we're watching each other. So it's like, I know what you do, you know what I do. Now it's going to come down to, what it come down to. And yesterday it's like, now you got to play it blind. And it's like, shit. All right. Like,
yeah.
And you saw both teams. It was like, all right, you going to play zone. Shit. All right, you going to play man. Mm-hmm. Shit. Like, and it was back, but then you go back to the conversion, right? Conversion game. So we get
Deshaun.
2 of our conversions.
Deshaun looked like a monster yesterday.
Oh, for sure.
Deshaun looked like a monster yesterday. He like the Percy Harvin in the league.
Yeah. Other than Juice, who scored, I think Megan scored twice. I know for sure she scored once. I can't remember, but there's some plays being made out there on both sides. I think the biggest issue, with us yesterday just was, we couldn't stop the explosives from the males specifically. So when you talk about, matching up and personnel and all those different things, like, you play zone, it's like, all right, and it's like you gotta pick your poison. It's like you're gonna send you challenger, like you gotta challenge them, but then it's also like if they carve you up, underneath, it's like you gotta go for it, but you gotta pull flags. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a multitude of things that you have to do right when you play against that team yesterday. And I don't think I just don't think we did a good job of being able to adjust to it as it went through. We had an opportunity. I think it was tied to that. Yeah, it was tied to that point. Mm-hmm. We got on the 4th and 10. Deshaun made a big catch, at the sticks right there, which was huge. The next part, we're going to talk about, and I want to preface my statement before I say anything. I'm not making any excuses about why we lost. We should have played better. Should have got the stops we needed. We did score every time we had the ball outside of the last drive. But end of the game is tied. Situation happens on the sideline. And what I want to call this is a precautionary whistle. Okay. Was what was said. Carlton blows the whistle. Okay. Now, any sporting event that I've ever been involved in, I don't know what sport it is. If a whistle is blown for this play to start back up, the whistle has to be blown again. Okay. So the whistle's blown, and we stop playing. Deshaun runs off the field. They snap the ball.
Because I honestly don't know.
Okay.
It was stopped. So Deshaun could run off the field?
He said he blew the whistle because he was trying to get Deshaun's attention to tell him to come off the field.
Was trying to get Deshaun's attention.
So he could come off the field. Okay. But the whistle was blown. Mm-hmm. There is no sporting contest where you don't blow the play back in.
For sure.
The play is never blown back in. So I've been standing there. Snap the ball, Dallas go down, like whatever. And it's like, okay, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like they're about 60 yards out, by the way, right? So go down, whatever was happening. And I'm like, we still standing like, what the fuck just happened? Yeah. There's an inadvertent whistle. They call me down there, and I'm like, right, Tone's the ref. I'm like, bro, I've never been in a fucking thing where you don't blow the fucking play back in. So they called me down there and it was like, hey, so we blew a precautionary whistle and, it wasn't to stop the play. I said, literally what I just said, I said, there's never a time where you blow the whistle as a ref to get somebody's attention and you don't say the play is back on. Because any person that's played sports their whole life know that when the whistle is blown, the play stops.
True.
Now, it was a precautionary whistle. We never blew it. We didn't have to blow it back in. Yes, you do have to blow it back in. That is what, and then it's like, well, Ricky blew the whistle. What the fuck are you talking? You blew the whistle.
Right.
Like, you can't blow the whistle as a ref and then you talking about somebody on the other side of the field blow it. What are you talking about? You blew the whistle, we stopped. So, okay, we're going to start it over. Nah, we ain't started over. It's a precautionary whistle. Y'all should have kept playing.
That doesn't even make sense.
Like, what are you talking about? So I'm talking so then it's like
blown to intentionally get a player off the field, and then we just resume.
And we just resume play?
That doesn't make sense.
It don't make sense.
Yeah, just
because I also think when they snap the ball, and I don't remember, but I think like when you snap the ball, somebody was running on the field. So it was almost like Blake snapped it on some like, hey, it's a free play. Like we gonna take it. So it's like, all right, well, we're gonna start the play over. It's like, nah, we ain't started over, the play was never dead, whatever. So why the fuck did you blow the whistle? Or why did you call me down here? What are we doing? We're not, so now it's Rock, it's Carlton, it's Ricky, and I can't remember who the other ref was in the game. And it's like, nah, we doing this. Like, it's a touchdown. So what you want to do? What the fuck do you mean it's a touchdown? How are y'all gonna tell me it's a fucking touchdown? Yeah. And it's like, we don't give a fuck what you talking about. This is a touchdown. You need to make it. We gonna put 23 seconds back on the clock. Yeah. What are you talking about? I walked away. Cause I'm like, what? Like, ain't nothing to tell you. You called me down here to tell me what y'all want to do. This never fucking happens in the game of football. Never. And I'm not gonna sit and say we should have made. I'm always gonna be a coach in the sense where I'm like, yo, like. We need to make more plays. You don't want to make it about the refs. But it is clear as fucking day. That's an inadvertent whistle with anything. The play starts back over. So for that shit to happen like that, bro, it's like I said, I'm not going to make no fucking excuses. But to make this right, it's like just start the play over. Yeah. You can make this right.
The crazy part is how many plays happen in A2, 5s or 7s, where they just redo the play.
Correct.
That happens.
And that's what pissed me off.
It happens so often.
Bro, we played a game.
The ball goes on the field or some shit.
You're like, and I'm fucking reading.
I'm y'all prime example. In the same game, the kids are on the sideline playing. Carlton blows the whistle to tell them to get off the field and blows it back in.
Because the whistle is.
Because the whistle stops the play.
It is stop. You gotta start it back.
It's not the same thing.
It started and stopped.
What?
Yeah, that's a 100.
And my whole thing is the whistle stops the game and starts the game.
Everything.
That's it.
Everything.
That's it.
Just say
right. I will take
Just say you wrong.
I will take whatever. I will take any whatever, bro. But in that moment, it's like this the biggest moment of the game and the biggest game of the year. And then your response to me is. It's a touchdown. Even the tone, bro. Like, I'm not talking to y'all disrespectfully, bro. Y'all fucked this up. Yeah. And y'all talking to me like I'm saying something wrong. I need to come down and talk to y'all. You called me down here to tell me this shit. And then your thing is, oh, this is just what we doing and whatever. Like,
you know what I mean?
Can't do that.
I'm saying to myself, bro, and I'm like, we'll get to that. I ain't gonna even, I'm not gonna go there and do that. But like I said, we played a game in 2019. I was watching it the other day. We played Cartel. Cartel has the ball, and there was a call that was made, and it was a wrong call. Bro, 2 plays that went by. They're still arguing about it on the sideline. I never get this shit. It's on camera. They literally 2 plays that happened. They literally went back and reversed the shit all the way back to 2 plays before to fix what they felt like they fucked up. As a referee, you have control of what the fuck happens in a fucking football game. Like, I ain't making no excuses, but that is just, that shit that happened like that yesterday was just wild as fuck. Like, and it is what it is. Like, if anything, just be like, man, like, we fucked it up. It's an inadvertent whistle. Start the fucking play over. Like, so but the band, they end up scoring. They get a 2-point conversion. Gave us an extra 23 seconds. We go down, and shit, we get it down in the red zone, and we had 1 play left. They got a pick or broke it up, whatever it was, but the band made more plays than us yesterday. Played a great fucking football game. Hate to have to end that way.
No, that's definitely.
But it is what it is. We play better when we're having this conversation. So.
And I mean, since we're here,
we're gonna get this is a thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a thing.
I definitely have choice words.
So, Cartel versus Squad, 28-22.
You talking about rep shit? Or you talking about situation?
What you talking about?
I'm talking about decent.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, because like obviously this situation happened because of my nephew and Saya, right? It's like adults and children shouldn't mix, like, but like that's what it was. Stop. There were kids being kids.
Right.
That's the end.
That's the end of it. Yes.
That was told to my side.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that was told on the other side as well. It don't have to be nothing else. There's been a lot of banter about, it's been some lies said, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers saying my sister hit Saya. I know that didn't happen. Like, motherfuckers lying. Like, shut the fuck up. Because, like, you saying shit just to say shit, like, just to feel involved. And really, and for the most part, it's people saying it, but it's like one person. And it's like, I saw you talking to everybody you could talk to. And I'm sure you're watching. We don't have a good relationship for this reason. I'm asking, please just stop talking about it because it is a dead issue.
It's literally
me and D-Son don't have any problem.
Right. Kids talk to other
This was little boys playing football.
I've seen D-Son talk.
Everybody's cool.
Right.
But you can stop talking about it. Like, and it's been years of like chilling on you. Like, stop talking about it because it's nothing. So I'm asking though, like, just stop talking about it because like it don't need to be no other shit.
And it's
not with them.
Right. I got
you. It won't be. It ain't nothing with them.
Right.
So that's just it.
All right, we're talking. I didn't know that was. Yeah, we're talking. Cartel versus Squad, 28-22 Cartel.
Good ass game.
It was a great fucking game, and it was like Cartel dominated this game early as shit. And it was all this shit about to be a wash. Like the defense, the energy is up, and all this shit. And it was like, obviously that was after our game, so I was like, I was having conversations and walking around and doing different shit, but it was like, whatever the fuck happens, the squad scores fucking 16 unanswered points.
I know one play that happened.
Okay.
Like, and we just saw the raw ability of Malik.
Ooh, yes.
Like, shorty truly fast. And, it's been a lot of conversations where it's just been a given who's the fastest nigga in the league.
I don't know.
I don't know who the fastest motherfucker in the league with, like, they can also do other things like Malik.
Yeah.
I don't know who. I think he's probably the fastest, most versatile player for sure.
Corey up there too.
He's the but I want to see the race.
Gotta put DC in there too.
No, I don't.
DC's fast.
He's fast though. He is fast.
DC is not as fast as Malik.
I don't know. I mean, but I'm also like this.
I'm not. That ain't no shade to DC.
If you like stand up with them.
Stan's not as versatile as Malik.
No.
Well, we talking about race. No, I'm taking my guy over everybody.
Right, you said race though.
But I specifically talking about the versatility. Football player mixed with the like.
Trey is fast too. Juice fast. Well, Juice ain't got wall game.
Hey man.
Trey fast.
Hey, Juice is talking about that one point. Tell me, got Juice there. No, I said
Reggie fast though.
Listen, bro.
He's fast.
Yo, 60 yards 60 yards.
Deshaun fast.
60 yards. I don't know how many people. I don't know. I think Deshaun. I think all these people are fast. I think he's faster.
He look fast.
The way
It's already that look fast and they be like, God damn. Like, even Corey, when he get his ass, I'm like, God damn, he move fast.
The turnover ain't the same.
Corey's a strider.
Yeah.
Sean fast too. There's a lot of fast motherfuckers in the league, but that would be
Yo.
I'll put the money on that race.
60 straight line, just nothing else. Yeah, I got to stand. But like, if we talking about people that can, we talking about people that play both ways.
Mm-hmm.
They can legitimately play both ways. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he did pop out there. I remember the play that you mentioned. Like, he did pop out that motherfucker. And I think that was the one that made the tie. That was the thing that made the tie.
And it was a fuck it.
I think Brock tied it.
Who?
J-Rock.
Was his though? It was to the left side.
It was on the left side.
Yeah, towards the
first quarter. That flipped the momentum.
Yep. Yeah. But there was like, I don't know what happened. I don't know how they got something happened in the middle of the field. I think Nick was kind of trying to kill the clock a little bit, and they turned it over. They scored, but shit. They kept saying that shit, and Nick scored T-side a big touchdown catch in that game. Ball was thrown, came from squad. She tipped it, and Tisa kind of came down with it, scored the touchdown, and then Nick, he scored like a running extra point after that, and he got to talking his shit.
But
it's my shit. It's my shit. He kept saying it, right?
That throw to Reggie though,
bro. He got the ball, bro, and it was like Chris Durrell on the sideline talking shit. Iceman back, man, he threw that, and it's so funny, bro, because like. You got people that talk about the quarterback shit, real and throwing most stuff. Bro, Nick threw that ball, bro, and put his whole body into that.
His right foot hit the ground first. His right foot hit the ground first.
Bro, that bitch dropped right in the back when it's like Reggie running, and
the truth is that shit probably hurt Nick. That shoulder probably really hurt to throw that throw.
But like
that motherfucker put it absolutely perfect.
We're exactly what the fuck it had to be. And it was in classic Nick fashion. That was
140 has proven so many times that you cannot give Nick a minute to do shit.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you, bro. It's wild, but when you look at how they build the fucking team, bro, it's like they just got dudes. It's like
Reggie don't want to catch no deep shit.
My dude is but I'm
all year.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you what it was. A couple years ago, they played playmakers. It's the same situation.
Exactly.
It's the same play.
Exactly.
It's the same play.
Reggie don't even care. Like,
bro, it's the same fucking play.
Yeah.
Stop and go, left sideline, Nick throw that bitch game. And I don't even know if that was stop and go. I just seen Reggie run straight. I think he just ran by. But the one against playmakers was like stop and go. But it's like, Reggie, you watch Reggie play, bro. Reggie, fucking great player. Don't complain. Don't do, bro. Just Reggie gonna catch that pitch and do what he do or whatever. But it's like when it's time.
1996, Michael Jordan.
When it's time, bro. And he big fucking play. But the thing is, when you have your guys, like I'm pretty sure Malik was guarding Chulo on that play. Yeah. But when
I think Randall was over there.
Randall was.
That was Randall.
Yeah. But it's like I don't know what happened with the I don't want to bring up no shit, but I don't know what happened because I know the dude. I think his name is Willie. He usually plays corner, but something happened during the game. And I don't know exactly what it was.
It wasn't that game though. It was the band game.
Was the No, they didn't play the band.
No. What the fuck?
It was that game.
No.
It had to be that game. I think him and Chulo was going back and forth.
I
think him and Chulo, but something happened where he wasn't in the game.
Yeah.
And he's usually the starting corner for him. And I thought that would probably, him being on the field in that moment, I don't know if he finished the game.
Chulo in game is a big time antagonist.
Yes. He's just yelling all the way.
Bro, show you a screen right next to your ear.
Yes.
It'd be funny as fuck, like if you on Chulo. So if you're cool with Chulo, it's funny as fuck. If you're not cool with Chulo, it's like, get the fuck out of my ear, bro. Shut up. Shut up.
But it's, but you said you look at it and it's like, it just,
You don't even like that album, lame ass bullshit.
It's like cartel just championship DNA. It doesn't fucking matter. We up early. They come back in the game. You know, we do what we got to do, and you know, why I enjoy watching them play. Like I am.
Man.
Yeah, it is. It's fun.
BT had to play yesterday too.
Ooh, she had a great fucking catch, bro. Great fucking catch. But it's like I said, it's like, you know, you got a BT who pop up out of nowhere, fucking Crump walks up. Like, what the fuck? You know, like he ain't on the roster, but it's like Crump pop up, and he probably will be next year.
He fucked up. He meant to be on the roster.
But it's like, you know, like Crump, bro, fucking Reggie and Chulo and fucking Wheel.
Ricky around.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
they got a roster.
For sure. But yeah, you know, good shit from them as they go through, end up winning that game. Losers from yesterday. Strengths, needs, think gotta be better for next season. Sailors.
We talked about that a little bit before the show.
Yep.
I don't think. Okay.
Because one of the things where it's like, and I say this to people, it's like, yesterday was weird for me because it was like, I'm usually furious after a game.
Yeah.
And I'm usually furious, like, don't talk, like, won't go to work the next day, right? I did not feel like that yesterday. Because it was one of those games where I felt like, man, like they just, it wasn't no glaring like mistakes. It was like they made plays. Yeah. We made plays. Like the plays that was being made wasn't no easy fucking plays. It was like throws being made, catches being made, runs being made. Like I've never felt like that after the game. It's also like we was undefeated. You know, we was 10-1. Shit, it was. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's tough. So it's but it's also one of them things where, you know, you gotta. We like to talk about it off the thing where it's like, you know, you ain't gotta fucking reinvent the wheel, but it's, you know,
you shouldn't.
Yeah,
people will, but I mean, I don't think. I mean, honestly, the losers. I think all the losers are in a pretty good spot.
100%.
I know for a fact that my chat is fine.
We don't get to it. I just want to what you think, just to put ourselves in a position to be able to be.
I think, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I think most of the losers are cool. I think a structured thing needs to happen with Ferrari though, or they're gonna just.
Nah, say it specific. Yeah, we going through everything.
Oh,
yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Y'all be healthy.
Okay.
Healthy would definitely help you out, right? Y'all missing a spade.
For sure.
Yeah, like
a big one.
A true spade.
A true spade.
A true spade.
Yeah.
He can run with people.
For sure.
Run against
but it's also like, that's why you build your team this way.
That's true.
You know,
so that could be something.
Infantry.
Yeah, I don't, you know, they had some unfortunate, you know, timing things with people, but like, I mean,
I think they have to.
Hell no.
I think infantry has to do a better job of developing complementary weapons outside of the ones that you see every like. Mm-hmm. They have to be able to contribute when you're taking something else away. And I think it's huge. I love the way infantry is structured. Mm-hmm. Because like, you have to find a way to make other people threats as you sit and you go through. Like when you play good teams, they're gonna try to take away your best thing that you've been doing the whole time. So it's like, how can you counter that? Like, what do you do to combat that? I think is, you know, their thing. What you think about infantry?
Pretty much the same thing. Just when you take away your first option, can your second and third make plays too?
Yeah. Then Tamika not being there too.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Changes a lot. It's a factor.
I don't know, man. They lost a football game.
Yeah.
I don't see what they could do.
I need you to put your coaching hat on, right?
And that's what I'm saying. Looking at their team, I've done this so Marcy's a really good friend. Mm-hmm. Really, really good friend of mine. Like, we have these conversations about structure and what we should do. Like, you know, I've looked at her team. We talk about each other's team. We talk about flag football a lot. So it's like, you know, I do this all the time. Like, I don't see what y'all do. Like, y'all have a structure. Y'all have a structured defense. So that y'all run it and you run it well. Like y'all lost 3 games this season.
Yeah.
10. You know what I'm saying? Y'all lost 3. Cool. Like, it's not cool. You would love to win them all, but like, there are little things that changed in a football game. The ball didn't bounce their way, so they lost.
Yeah.
I don't really think it's nothing to do to fix them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he don't throw a pick right there. He tried because I actually think he had an angle on his son. If he runs right there, we might be talking about a whole different game, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think it's nothing to do with them. I think they just got to play football. The ball got to bounce their way.
Work on what you got and get better. That's it.
Ferrari. Defensive identity.
Yeah.
I think they got too many coaches.
I know
There's
this.
a lot of
Well,
chefs.
there's a lot of different
A lot of
voices
chefs in
that
the
we
kitchen, man.
yelling and screaming. Like,
I'm just not a fan of sideline coaches and playing. I'm a more of a believer of a player coach, like a true leader on the field.
Chris is a fucking goofy, bro. Can't stand this nigga. I can't stand this nigga, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
We'll get to that.
bro.
But
I
I think if y'all game's any indicator of Blake's mindset, he gonna need all that. he gonna need all that juice.
Damn. All right. Straight up busting.
Also saying,
Then we talk about it, man.
defensive identity.
Yeah, and also
I think Brady struggles from that pressure to be great.
yeah, I about to say you got to feature. Speed really stood out this weekend. It's like speed kills. Like there is no replacement for it. There's no.
Nope.
You know, football is one of the sports like, oh, you can press it, you can't do that.
I'm just faster.
I'm just faster. And I can dip low and do all this other weird ass shit that
Speed was definitely on display.
bodies.
Every team showed it at some moment.
At some moment.
Every team showed
Like,
like,
damn,
I got a fast.
Okay. Really fast.
Yeah, I got a fast one.
And then, like I said, I think just build, like, making sure who's going to be there for your roster from a winning perspective. I think that just team was just so unpredictable all year.
Yeah. And
when you get to the playoffs, I think it just changes a little bit.
Attendance.
Flavor.
Really shit. I don't see why we lose any game ever again.
Okay. But what's different?
What's different now?
What's going to be different?
And that's the big difference.
I mean, that's what I'm asking.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm playing quarterback the rest of my life.
Okay. All right. Squad.
I would say the thing that would build them would be defensive ladies.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be, and I'm not calling it a flaw. I would say that's where they could build.
Yep.
They could get they could just get, they could have they could be stronger as defensive ladies.
Yep.
And that might be weird.
Yep.
That might be weird.
It'd be interesting.
Niggas said they're ball, bro. You gotta relax.
And they made by the same company?
No. Ferrari is Ferrari, sir.
Which ones are made by the same company?
A lot.
Like Jaguar and something.
Jaguar and Ford.
Ford. Okay.
Toyota make a lot.
Did you know that? Did you guys know that Ford bought Range Rover for like 2 years and like stole all the designs and like sold it back to them?
Ford. I mean, a lot of companies. Do.
Yeah, but I'm like, damn, that's some shit though. Because if you look at some of the designs, like it was, it's very.
Daimler Chrysler bought Benz for a while.
You see.
And it was
Yeah. So officiating.
Man, what y'all want with them people?
Officiating playoffs. Once again, I try not to do this because officials are people. They make mistakes. They do all this stuff, and the thing that I hear from the refs all the time is, we are not going to be perfect. We are not going to make perfect calls. Just like y'all not going to be perfect. Y'all going to be passes. Y'all going to drop back. Most coverage is fair, 100%, 1,000% fair. And I understand that. But there is also, just like one thing you can say about teams is there is a productive struggle to get it right. We practice like people are buying film and watching film and doing all type of shit, right? Walking through shit, all type of shit. We are in a productive struggle to get the shit right. The least that we can have is the officials going through a productive struggle to get it right. Something I think that people have cracked down on in the league is like not talking to refs crazy, but also think they do a good job of, being able to control the game better. Mm-hmm. But I also think that because of the history, there's this like macho, like, you gotta poke my chest out thing with the officials that I feel.
Yep. So they've been around, they played in the league.
All of that, right? And it's like, cool. So the dynamic is a dynamic. I understand that, which is why I try not to even talk to the officials during the game. Right. But there has to be some consistency from week 1 through the playoffs. They officiate those games in the playoffs 1,000% differently than they officiate those games during the regular season.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like it is not even the same game.
No.
Right? No. Good, bad, and different. There's some good shit about it. There's some bad shit about it. Rules being interpreted differently. So there was a conversation, I seen somebody say something on Facebook earlier, where something happened in one of the games, and it's like they called it this way, and it's like, well, I guess what they came up with was the officials have been interpreting the rule wrong the whole season. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it's like wrong and different, like whatever, right? There was a call in the game we played earlier. It was like 4th and 2. We were on like whatever, and it's like I go in motion, and he calls a false start, and I'm like, I've been doing this the whole game. Why do you choose this moment to call it, and why is it a false start? I can run sideways in motion. You can't run. You got to be set when the ball snaps. No, the fuck you don't. That doesn't even happen in football. What are you talking about? So when I talked to General, he was like, the problem is before you motion or do anything, you got to be set for 2 seconds. I said, I've never heard that before.
That's not real. Yeah.
I've never heard that. He's like, that's the rule.
That's not the rule.
Game's over. I go walk off. I see Ricky getting dressed for the game. Rick, what's going on? I got called in the play. What you think? He's like, that's not true. But I'm like, let's say that was a close game and they go from 4th and 2 to 4th and 7, and we don't get the first down. That call completely changed the game, but I've been doing it all game and you never said nothing. Now you choose right now in this moment to call it and you don't give a warning, you don't say nothing. And I've done it the whole game, right? Communication, like inadvertent whistles, just like we invest our time and money into the league, and I said this before, it's like maybe the fucking refs need to take a fucking weekly test about what the fuck is going on.
And what the calls are. You got these evals during the season.
Yeah. But I also think with the evals, it's tough because I think I did 1 or 2 evals during the season. Right. And it was like my game was fine.
I didn't, but I don't remember him asking me to do 1.
Okay. Like my game was fine.
And I don't know his plan for that.
Yeah. I think it was random, but my game was fine. But it's like just because my game was fine, it was like maybe nothing popped out. But it's like you have to know what the fuck is going on because these things matter.
Because we can't be having these discrepancies about like this is a call and this is a call or this is how a call
is. There has to be some common language between you guys where it's like this is what this is.
Yeah.
Right? So
it was a crazy call in Ferrari game, I think.
Like, we have a preseason meeting obviously where it's like, what was the call in Ferrari?
It was like a unsportsmanlike. And they didn't assess it was like, do you want the yards on the conversion or when they get the ball? So it was like we want it whenever they get the ball back, but he still spotted at the 20 instead of taking them back 10. He put it at the 20 and was like, nah, I forgot what the fuck he said. He said something.
Didn't something happen where they took some points off in one of the games?
I understand.
Yeah,
I know. I'm sure that Ferrari scored a touchdown because of 2 pass interferences that were just.
One was like they said pushing it back. I didn't see that. Like
it's like okay, you make a call, you make a call.
Yeah.
It's like they were just tweaking. I don't know.
Yeah,
they were just tweaking.
It was a lot of.
But it's also like I said, it's like there are situations that create confusion. Like it just, I just feel like you're asking the players to do certain things, and I think we've acquiesced to their, requests. But you sit and you look at it, it's like, God damn, bro, like, y'all can just call this in this moment, or y'all can just do this, and it's whatever, and you can fuck it up. Like, nah, like, they have to be better. Like I said, it ain't a blame game, it ain't none of that shit, bro. It's just consistency.
Yeah.
Like, people can sit and say what they want to say about Ed, bro. I know who Ed is going to be. I know the calls Ed is going to call, and it's going to be what it's going to be. Some of these refs come out there, bro, and they call this shit 100% differently than they will call that shit during their regular season. Mm-hmm. Even something simple as like the ball. Yeah. We've always said wherever the ball is where the shit is. So it happens all the time on the goal line. Motherfuckers running towards the goal line, the ball is out, but the ref don't have his eye on the ball. He got his eye on the player. The flag is pulled right here. If I'm on the 1 yard line and my hand is even stuck out this much, it's a touchdown. The mechanism of it just, you know what I mean? It's shit like that where it's like these small things end up being big things in situations, and it's like, whatever. Like, I ain't gonna sit and go through it, but it's like, it ain't a thing until it becomes a thing in like the biggest games of the year. So you got, what you got? That was my. They got to get on the same page.
We pay too much money, man, for them to be. Some of them just be lazy.
I was like one of them is lazy.
Like, yeah, you don't try to,
bro.
Like he'd be like, come on, bro.
No, line up, bro. Everybody agree. Ain't nobody gonna disagree.
He don't move to get position sometimes. Like, come on, man. Like, bro, it's a little more effort, bro.
There's been times where Lionel didn't have.
He don't know what be going on and shit. Like, if he plays, he'd be like, oh shit, I didn't see what happened. What you mean? Like,
I would say he's an outlier amongst the refs. Like,
man.
I think everybody else kind of. I don't know. I'm not big on talking too much about refs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they do fuck up, but
everybody fucks up.
Everybody fuck up, right?
But I think the other part though is like, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, refs fuck up, but it's also like, there's a lot of shit going on in this fucking game, bro. Yeah. That is like, you ain't affecting that. Like, it may not be no thing where it's like you trying to influence the outcome of a game, but it's like you have control of the outcome of the game. Like, your call can make this shit go this way, or it can make it go the other way. So it's like, if I know that my call is going to be what it's going to be, it's like, I got to make sure I'm on point.
Yes.
Right? Like, last year, for example, we played Infantry last year, spring of 25, and it was like they called holding call on Infantry. But then at the end of the play, it was pass interference because there was more contact made. And it was like, it's pass interference. Should have been a spot foul, should have been the goal line. The ref points at the flag, like, no, I was holding right there. Like, the flag was already called. 2 live ball fouls can be called in the same play. Okay. So then we played another game where I held the receiver, and at the end I pulled him down because whatever happened, it was like, oh no, it's 2 live ball fouls on the play, and they can take the greater of the 2 penalties. And it's like, we literally just played a game last week where y'all said this couldn't happen, right? So, it just wants some consistency, man. Like, it is what it is.
And accountability.
Yeah.
Like, man, you fuck up, cool. Just like, man, my bad, I fucked up.
You really could just be like, my bad.
Yeah, like, I made a mistake, and we just got to live with it.
Yeah.
We got to live with it anyway, but it's good to be like, all right, cool.
Well, it's like I know that you are actively working on being a better ref, just like we motherfuckers that run teams, bro. I'm like, hey man, like, don't talk to the fucking refs. Do what the fuck y'all supposed to do. Like, we're actively in a productive struggle to make sure our teams are out there performing the best we can perform. That's what I'm asking for. Like, can't just come out there and be like, well, fuck it, it is what it is. Like, we put time into the shit too. So, championship game, man. Cartel versus the band. Was this played? This is played this season already. 18-14.
Mm-hmm.
Has this been played in the championship game?
Before?
I don't think it's been played in the championship game. Okay. It is it is a like tale of two teams. Like you have a super fucking disciplined veteran team that plays this way, and then you have a team that is a super disciplined, explosive team. So you got like a methodical, efficient, like physical.
I think this game is literally especially with all the chips on the line. This is a perfect game of the new A2 versus like classic, like damn near CBL.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, because what Blake doing to prepare for this game, Nick is not doing to prepare for this game. Like they just not. Chris, they're not finna practice this week. They're not finna, you know what I'm saying? They're not finna be somewhere like.
They watch, but they watch. They know what's going on.
They watch the game.
They know what's going on.
They're aware of players.
They know what's going on.
Yeah.
Me and Chris have talked about this. He'll talk that shit.
Chris is like,
Chris, I think it go both ways.
Well, one person's clocking 100 hours, and the other is going to be however. If it's an hour-long game, you get an hour.
Right.
Like it's like I think it's perfect blend of this is the old school version.
Yeah.
Winning. It's gonna be some.
So I actually last night I was bored.
Last night?
Yeah, I was bored. So I watched the Cartel versus the Band game that they played this season. It was 18-14. It was it was an interesting game, and there was some really good stuff that Cartel did from especially a woman defensive perspective that I saw them do, and it looked natural as hell as they went through. But it was some things where it's like, okay, Cartel has some, like I said, some institutional knowledge where it's like, okay, we see what's going on, we do this, we do that, whatever. You sit and you go through, but then you look at the explosive plays that the band is able to create. Mm-hmm. And when they played them the first time, there wasn't a ton of explosive plays that were, created, because I think Cartel too is like their defense is kind of built on, we bend don't break, we ain't gonna give up fucking deep shots downfield, we got to complete the passes, and we got to pull flags, and we got to do shit. Yeah. But, we also seen the game this year.
More reasons,
can Cartel limit the explosive plays? Was Rob there last year? I don't think Rob played last year.
I don't remember. Yeah, Rob might not have played. I don't know.
What you think?
I don't know.
They did this year when they played them. There wasn't a lot of explosive plays in their game.
If I had to bet on it, I would say no.
Okay. Because also, you also got to remember last year too. In the summer, Tail wasn't on that team.
Yeah.
Tail was on ground.
Yep.
They did not have a full squad, Tom. Tail was not on that team.
There's no
Still matters.
I don't know if Dirk played last year.
I don't think Chulo was there.
Rob, Chulo, Reggie. That's not their defense though.
Nope.
Tail and Chris and Rob are the right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's interesting. But I think also it's like Bookie's a rusher.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see Bookie play some linebacker to kind of mitigate some of this stuff? Does Blake, play off kilter and do something like you put TT at the rush and let her do some shit like, okay, cool, Blake do run the football. I just think it'll be interesting when you talk about the explosive plays. But Cartel don't give up a lot of explosives like downfield. Like it was some yesterday, and they got some guys that can run too. But I'm fascinated to see how they create those plays as they go through. Who think controls this game better? Because they are two quarterbacks that both they watch the clock,
who controls the game better?
Yeah.
I think there's no way to do. I don't think it's a way to.
They're both going to be playing to get the last possession.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way to really make that prediction without the game going. Because the flow of the game,
just based on experience. I mean,
I don't think you can. I think neither one. They both have the full ability to do it. So it's literally how that ball bounces in that first drive. So, how long it takes for them to score, and like they gonna go the full measure of like you're saying, like they trying to play for a certain position, and they can both do it. I don't know. Like this is a battle of titans.
What you think?
I think I'm gonna say Nick. No, matter of fact, I say Cartel controls it more because how their defense is gonna play it. So I think it's gonna be the defense that might
The thing
take
about
away the big plays, so it's thinking instead of one play.
you can't do both though.
Yeah.
What you mean?
You can't dedicate to take away explosives and control underneath. You can't. I do not believe you can. I don't think you can just because like dedicating to taking away explosives, like you're gonna align a certain way. At 40 years old across the board, you're gonna align a certain way. They have to. And yeah, like you gotta align a certain way pre-snap, so and we can rally to the flags. Okay, it's a big fucking field.
Yeah.
And while they're all athletic, they got a ton of respect. They're going against all athletic dudes. I don't know if Cam will be with them.
So that was the other thing I was gonna say. It's like
defensively,
you also have to because now you're looking at a situation where Alex is gonna probably play both ways. Deshaun definitely playing both ways.
Yeah, he gonna try to. He ain't leaving the field. How's that match? Without Cam, I know what you do. I do know what you do. You match spades, the spades that you have. Like let's go play football.
For sure. But like I said, it also goes back to all right, where you go. Like niggas doing a good job of finding and putting you in a predicament where like, you're gonna have to play like this.
BT.
We gonna get to the women. You got Chulo, Reggie, and who played receiver yesterday? But Will, I don't know something happened to Will yesterday. He was sitting down on the sideline during that game. But you got Will. So it's like, we just played them. It's like they went from zone to man to zone to man. And it's like, all right, like, what's what?
Yeah.
Like, I think Cartel has the opportunity to create some fucking explosives too, just depending on what's what.
Opportunity, yes.
Because the other thing is Reggie and Chulo don't have to play both ways either.
No.
That's a factor in the game.
No, that's true.
That's a factor in the game.
That's a factor. I think Deshaun kind of built for it.
Yeah.
That's so big if Cam ain't there.
Yeah, but Cam has been a mainstay of what they've been doing.
He's so big if he's not playing.
Yeah. Women matchups. These are, we talked about Tisa, but talked about Anthony, talked about Fallon, BT yesterday.
I don't know who guards BT in a one-on-one situation. I don't know who guards BT. But I don't know who guards TC. But ain't nobody.
Shane, like she out there.
Is Nick? Is Nicole,
Gabby, and Young.
Okay. Well, you go Nicole. You got to.
Yeah.
Nicole play a lot of football.
She does.
Go get BT.
Yep.
But this is definitely hypothetical. Them niggas don't just be locked up.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, like we gonna see it. Like BT gonna run a wheel.
Yeah.
And we gonna see it. Gabby's more than a competent receiver.
Yeah.
Defensive back. So like, I like her matchups. I like the other two matchups actually. I don't really. That BT one could be weird. It gets tricky. The other two I like.
T-Say and TT been playing good football, man. It'll be interesting. But then you got the other side. They got to come back and guard them.
I seen Gabby play against Megan though. So Gabby can play. So I think she win hers. Again, Brittany Thomas different. So it's like you got to match.
And she played against Megan yesterday too.
Who that?
Gabby played against Megan yesterday too. 99, but still.
She's 99.
BT one of them ones too, though.
Well, I'm not saying Gabby goes to see BT though. I think you go to Nicole on BT.
How do you look about Gabby's size versus Tisa's size in this situation? You don't think that matters?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What about the other side? Cartel guard them. Now, Cartel ain't just gonna sell out and just gonna play man to man either. They may at a certain
They tried it.
They will.
They tried it yesterday. I mean, shit. You just like, I think they're trying.
Who's Esco guard?
Foul.
Think so?
Yep. Spade for a spade.
I think she can keep up with her.
Spade for they find out.
Yeah. She gonna
I think
keep.
they find out.
But it's like, do you put her on foul?
I think so. Spade for a spade.
So you go Jess on.
Oh,
That's an
fuck.
How about Jess?
No, you actually do go Jess on foul.
Yeah, you go Jess.
You do go Jess on foul.
Well, after that, you're gonna need somebody that's gonna be physical with her
You got
and be able to.
Yeah,
She a football player. Like Fallon's a football player too.
that's Esco's game.
Yes, very much so.
Good job. That's Esco's game. Damn. Hey, wait now. If they can play man,
Who?
I don't think they can just play zero everywhere still.
Well, that's the whole game.
But they put you on
It won't
the
mix.
Yeah, I don't think they can play zero. Oh. So it's just
It's Booby.
it's Alex,
Booby,
Alex,
Deshaun.
and Deshaun. They can't go zero still. Not with that big ass arm. In 3 seconds. And three and reset. You gotta run too long.
The niggas can run.
Mm-hmm.
They can run. They both can run.
I don't think that's good.
I want to see it.
They're not saying
As a fan, I wanna see
the thing is, what you're talking about, that's not gonna happen either. Because you just said sub.
What I said?
You said sub in the
I know what I
defense,
said.
and that ain't happening.
Okay.
That ain't happening. There won't be a snap that we see that Chris Durr is healthy and on the sidelines
Okay.
of defense.
Okay.
I don't think, nah. And I think Chris Durr versus any of them with a zero look on turf is a touchdown.
They also not just gonna show a zero look though.
They showed up yesterday as zero. They showed it.
I don't think they just gonna show up with a zero.
And maybe not against Blake, maybe because it was against me.
Yeah.
That's what happened. So that's why I think like you don't like.
So
They,
But the other thing though, is
They
but the other thing too though is like
if they rush Reggie, they can't
no, the rush don't
the
matter.
rush don't matter.
slow it down.
Rush don't
Not
matter.
even.
Nah.
Not even.
Like play is 6. Yeah,
He's 6'5".
You know, staying back.
Like, you don't.
And he
Nothing
gonna get
matters.
extra extra
And my
yards.
arm is huge.
Yeah, he's like they can make that
Oh.
throw.
Now we'll say turnovers, right? So Cartel is really good at turning people over. The band doesn't create a lot of turnovers.
Yeah.
So I think that will also be.
I honestly don't think the band's defense is that good. Which is
Yeah, I've said that, John. I've said that, all year. Where it's like, Blake is in a situation where like we gotta do a shootout, and then if we get a stop, like cool, and like it's one of the things like if we get one stop, we'll be straight.
Ferrari
But you
had,
gotta get
if
it.
Ferrari had ladies to balance everything out, like they could have did some real.
Yeah.
They could have run some real work on that.
Yep.
On that defense.
Yep.
They put them in some real compromises.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I don't think that like in Nick Smart. So it's like if he catch you doing if he catch a flow of what you're trying to do, like you might they'd be in trouble.
Yeah,
They'd be in trouble.
and I think they're kind of limited on what they can do because.
Without Brandon, without Brandon being out there running.
What do you think the keys of victory for Cartel?
I think the best defense, even as good as their defense is, the best defense is Blake on the sidelines. So just playing 22 dive as much as possible, which they love to play anyway. Because Reggie, and they got good flag pullers on band. So like these are experienced players. So I can see a bunch of little 5-yard plays and just marching it. But keeping Blake on the sideline is one. That's the biggest actually key to me. Like keeping that offense for controlling the clock.
I would say if they get the chance to get a turnover, you can't drop it. If you jump past or something, then you drop that motherfucker. He ain't gonna make that mistake again.
Yeah. The other thing I think too for Cartel is extra points. Like these are 2 extra point teams that are really good at extra points. Like it could come down, to that if you see you go through. Keys to victory for the band.
I mean, if they able to get to the explosive, it's over. It's landslide. If they able to get behind them. If they able to contain their offense, if they're able to contain Cartel's offense,
Yeah.
I don't think
They have to find a way to create a takeaway. They got to figure out a way to create a takeaway.
you think Alex gonna catch the ball with me. You crazy? All right.
What you think?
I wouldn't say take away explosive plays, but I'm not talking about the deep throw. It's that quick pitch shit. And that bitch goes.
I actually don't think that's gonna be turned into explosive though. I think they're gonna rally to that pretty good.
Yeah, they did that really well.
I think they will rally that. I think their ladies actually everybody's pretty like good at that. I think they'll be cool with that. But again, I don't, and I think they're gonna live in that space because like we really can't get that up.
There's gonna be one of those little sneaky ones, like when you throw it to the girl and one of them, because the girls do it too. They pitch to the guy, they pitch very well.
But I don't see Bam pitching
Yeah,
like
I don't
that.
pitch like
I'm
that.
talking as far as Cartel, them stopping Cartel from doing it.
Oh,
Now, Cartel,
They'll take one of them 5-yard.
they'll put you,
They'll pitch it and then they'll
one
take
thing
that
good
shit.
in the zone that the band plays, like it puts you it opens up some big spaces. So that'd be interesting to see.
huge spaces in where the park.
Yeah.
That shit. The field is so crazy. It looks way bigger than that shit.
I mean, it is.
That shit is
way
Wow.
It is. You can't tell me it's not even the same game.
way bigger.
It's not the same game.
Nah.
And so you have to find some way to get the dimensions the same.
that shit.
Have you walked it?
Yes, I walk it every time, and there's no way you're gonna tell me it's the same.
That's not even close.
I've walked it every time, and then when I walk it, I feel like it's 44 and a half or 45
In Taylor?
is what, yes,
Okay.
44 to 46 and a half. But I also remember, like yesterday, the fucking
Bottom of the number.
was at the bottom of the numbers yesterday.
Bottom of the
Usually it's not the bottom of the numbers, usually it's the top of the numbers.
That's what I thought.
It was, yes,
Well, Mama was arguing that he do be using that red line though.
bro. It's usually the top of the numbers. Yesterday it was the bottom of the numbers. And maybe he moved it to the bottom of the numbers because it was the red line is there, but
Yeah.
who you got?
Everybody's there.
Who you got, Nino?
Everybody healthy.
I got it was top of the numbers. It's always been top of the numbers and it was bottom of the numbers now.
That's what I thought.
No, for sure.
I think I got Cartel.
You think?
Cartel.
Nah, bro.
I may change my mind tomorrow.
You ain't definitive with
I
this.
may change my mind tomorrow.
Talking about maybe.
I don't
I
see
may
that.
change my mind again on Wednesday.
I don't honestly. I think 40 minutes. I don't see that path.
You don't see who's pass.
I don't see that path to victory. I don't think they can really truly stop them.
Yeah, Cartel.
You know how you want to see a video?
You got the ball last man.
Well,
That's the crazy. That's just gonna come down to.
Oh, I know that play.
Me too. Hurt.
Yeah, give me Cartel.
I was like, that's cute.
Salad.
Give me
I
Cartel.
was like, that's cute.
I'm so cartel.
Cartel, you want to bet anything on this video?
I got 10 anytime for you. Hey Chris, I got 25 anything. You don't say for no shit. I don't play like that.
For sure.
I make push-ups. I do push-ups all the time.
You need to be
I
lying.
don't think you guys do no push up, man.
No, he only do chest day, bro.
For sure. For sure.
He be lying
I
like
haven't seen him
motherfucker.
squat.
No, he don't squat. He does nothing.
Who's going to be the one X factor on Cartel's side that will help them decide who wins.
Michael
this
Jordan.
game. Reggie got it. Cartel, biggest X factor. Okay. The band's biggest X factor.
Blake.
The band.
Deshaun.
This will be a great game.
Here's where it
It'll be a great game.
This
So-
is a fan catch,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, it was. Wow. So we think about, seasons coming to like a close, obviously, like, you got the two teams, right? So it's like I always say, like, nobody remembers who won MVP, nobody remembers this, right? Like, people remember who won the championship. You don't even remember who lost most times.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think people remember most after this game is played? Do you think it'll be, the band's like explosiveness that they, show lately? I'm gonna say a resurgence of Cartel because they're back in the championship now. No Cartel's resurgence / consistency, or do you think it'll be like the parity that's across the league right now?
No, because like the parody, definitely not the parody. It was like motherfuckers lost.
Yeah, but I think that how teams lost and how the games were played, like.
Yeah, but people already forgot about like the playoffs. Like, it's always about the last two. And I think
I'm talking about just going into it. Like we work.
Yeah.
A year from now.
Mhm.
Like, you're gonna remember the plays. You're gonna remember, these different things. But like, I think what you're gonna see, I have a sneaky suspicion that after this season, it's spread out right now. This could look, the talent I think is like spread out. It's like people on different teams. This could look $1,000, he says. This could look different. Like a path where you may see teams like kind of arming up and like it looking different.
maybe
It'll be interesting to see. Because you hear like even yesterday you heard like the rumors, right? Like teams maybe breaking up, combining, like teams maybe doing that, like this person maybe, you know what I'm saying?
I already told you.
Yeah. But not really.
Or possibly.
You know what I'm saying?
that didn't happen. Stop spreading false information.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting though. Just where
Bet $1,000 you could beat me in a 40.
yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see where a year from now what it looks like. Who's here, who's not here, who's where. Like you said that shit earlier today, and I was like, for whatever reason, I don't know why. Like I've always like seen him in a fucking Flavor jersey, and I don't know why. I don't know if it was something that was rumored before, and I just saw it. But I was like, when you said it, I was like, God damn, like that would. Like it'll be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be interesting. Obviously people are getting a little older, so it's like seeing which teams are around still and whatever. I think that'll be fascinating. But they said playoffs been fireworks. I think this weekend is gonna be really good. I think it's gonna be another, great game that everybody should come out and see. I'm still trying to decide whether I'm gonna see it live, but
I have to, unfortunately.
yeah. Any closing thoughts?
Oh man, shit. Good season, y'all.
Yeah, better luck next year. Get better, suckers.
Yeah, man.
You got something?
Better luck.
It's funny, I mean, I can't cool, yeah. I was a little bored.
It's tight on. It's tight on,
I was a little
man.
bored by myself.
Yeah.
All right, man. Peace out. Sorry for the late show. We will see you guys Sunday, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, you got to go over there and turn it off. Yeah, make sure
Before we get to cussing.
the cursing
Cursing.
being
Acting real uncivilized.
bitches. No.